but give us a big wave or throw a 5 in the comments if you can hear us. All right. And we're going to kick this off. If this will actually click a button, does this work? Will it work for me? Yes, it will. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Hey, well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to our second to last Manager Monday call. We kicked this off a couple months ago, and I don't know. I think I'll ask Becky because my wife is my timeline. I'm like really bad with timelines. If you listen to me long enough, you'll realize I have no idea where I am, what year I'm in, what month we're in. But babe, do you remember when we started these Manager Mondays, or does anyone remember? Drop it in the chat and let me know. But it's felt like a long time, but it's been really short, and it's capped off. Like recognition pays big money. If you're jotting down any notes, as you're growing your organization, as you're scaling and duplicating, it's important to recognize big wins, small wins, all the wins. Welcoming your new partners, welcoming someone for launching their first post, welcoming the first paycheck, like a big, whatever that it is. But it's important that we do that. We started on June 3rd. So it's been, oh, that's it? Really? So less than 2 months? What? Oh my gosh, it's felt like 2 years because guys, there's been so much that's happened. This team just last week had a $400,000 sales week. Like think about this. That is annualized $20 million over the year. And we celebrated 115 promotions in 1 week. Like, this is not a small thing. This is a company. We're a company, guys. Like, it's because every single one of you doing what you're doing and partnering together. Just so proud of this entire team. So heads up, next Monday, we're going to have our last Manager Monday ever. And we're going to make this one prospect open. We're going to make it so that anyone can come. We're going to have amazing stories and amazing equipment. But this is one that you want to bring your people around this, because who here would agree that with what we have here with our products, our company, our culture, that we have a solution that the world needs right now, right? Give me a big wave or put a me in the comments if you agree with that. So next Monday, same place, same time, start to promote that, get every single person on that. And I'm telling you, people are going to come off of that, be like, how do I sign? Where do I go? How do I do this thing? And let's grow with that. Okay. So with that said, I want to go over a couple of logistics. Babe, if you don't mind, I'm going to throw you up here. I hope that's okay with you. But my wife is the logistical genius. She's the spreadsheets woman. I'm the one that throws them out the door. But do you mind if we go over some of the PXP details and stuff? I'll share this slide real quick.
So you guys, we are so close to the biggest conference of the entire year called PXP, Partner Co-Experience. We've been talking about this for the last like 6 months, and there's just been so much momentum. We're getting close. There's literally like 2.5 weeks away. So we have a list of all of you that we are aware of that have a ticket. Now we know that's not everybody. So if you have a ticket and you're not on this list, just let us know, but it will help us get organized. I love that. Susie said, just booked my flight last night. Yeah, but we're getting close, right? Like handling your logistics with hotels and flights. So some super, super important key element, and this post is in all the partner groups pinned in the featured section. You might have to scroll a little bit to find that post. But number one is we have a Telegram chat room that where we'll be using a lot. We haven't been using it much because I don't know about you, there's so much going on. We're just kind of like planning things last minute. So, but as we're getting close, you're gonna want to know all the logistics, right? Like the agenda is there. So there is a Telegram chat room. We'll drop in the chat, but it's also in the caption of all of those posts. Make sure you're part of it and make sure your people are a part of it. And make sure you get into a habit of checking it if you have any questions about logistics. So there are people, for example, that have hotel rooms that they want to share. And so if you don't have a room yet and you're open to sharing, this is a good opportunity to connect with other people. So make sure you do that. And then number two is there's a couple pinned messages in the Telegram chat. So when you click on the very top of Telegram, there's 2 messages that are pinned. The first one is a registration. So every single ticket, even if you have it, you have to register. There is a link to it. You just put your e-ticket number and there's directions on how to do that. So make sure that you do that. So then number one, your check-in process will be a lot simpler. And number two, you'll be on the list for recognition. So we have so many title advancements since the last PXP. So if you don't register, they're not going to know you're coming and they're not going to put your name on the recognition list. So when we have a big celebration with people walking on stage and your name is not on it, it's because you didn't register and they don't know you're coming. So make sure you do that and make sure that you confirm with your team, right? Like let them know, don't assume that they're all going to see this. Message them, let them know, hey, like I'm super excited for PXP. Have you registered, right? Like send them that link and make sure they're aware, right? And if you click on the bottom of that link, there's also like, if you go to the registration page, scroll all the way down, there's a whole agenda on timing. So that will help you booking your flights. And the second pinned post in that Telegram chat is our platinum party. So I know there's a lot of people that are already shopping for their outfit. That is the Saturday evening themed party. Pretty much everybody with a ticket should have that full experience ticket, so everybody can go to that. But make sure that you know there is a theme. But even if you're not dressed for it, they're not going to kick you out. But just for fun, right? So make sure you do that. So those are the two most important things. And we do have some black market tickets still left. So if you have tickets, number one, if you have tickets that you want to sell, extra tickets, let us know. We'll put you on the list. If you have tickets that you want to buy because now you have new team members that have joined and they missed out on the tickets when it was going on live, make sure you let us know as well and we can coordinate with you. We'll get you the e-ticket number. We'll get you properly registered to make sure. And so this is a really important week because Friday is the deadline to register for your ticket, to get on the recognition list, to get promoted. Now you can still get tickets, right? We're gonna run through the last minute. I mean, we literally have been to conference and we met someone at like, you know, like an Uber driver or someone at the hotel and we connected and we've invited them to PXP before. So you can still invite people and bring them to the event. It just, they won't be on the registration list, but they can still come as a guest with an extra ticket. So that's completely fine. But for all the existing brand partners, all of us really should register by Friday and make sure that you get your team on that as well. That's all I have.
Thanks so much, babe. All right, cool. So homework. If you're on this call right now and you don't have your ticket, let's get you a ticket. Talk to your coach right after this and be like, how do I figure this out? If you're worried about finances, if you're worried about like, how do I get there? Stuff like that, don't worry. Decision comes first. The other ways come afterwards and just get yourself there. I remember the first conference I ever went to, we were so broke. We couldn't afford to stay all the nights. We put 10 people in one hotel room. Someone was sleeping in a bathtub, but that event changed your life. So if you feel like you can't afford to be there, you probably should be the one to be there. That's just what I'm saying. So talk to your mentors, talk to your coaches. And if you already have your ticket, think, who in my team has to be there? Who here is someone in mind that you know is not going to the event yet that you would love to have at the event, right? Give me a wave or put a 1 in the comments. Like your homework is, who do I get? Transform their life and everything, okay? So moving forward, we have a big drive towards PXP is if you hit manager and above, you're able to go on stage. And we're going to give you guys a lot of tactics. When I say we, it's Cindy and Lindsay. They're tacticians, they're strategists. They just get things done, I know. But Cindy, talk to us a little bit about the importance of manager. What have you been seeing? And before I'm going to recognize everyone, but why is manager important? And what have you been seeing in the business because of that focus?
You broke up a little bit. Did you call on me?
Oh, yes, I did call on you. She's like, I was asking.
Yeah, I heard the question, but I wasn't sure if you said Cindy or Lindsay.
Oh,
You know,
it
is said me. It's fine. I can answer it.
Oh.
You know, the importance of focusing on any one rank or any one title, whatever it is you want to call it, is that we we all get super clear on what the goal is. And when we're super clear on what our own goal is and what the goal of other people are, then we're just able all to be able to collaboratively work together towards that common goal. But one of the reasons that manager, in my opinion, is such an amazing rank to reach for that first time is it shows that not only are you focused on your own goals and your own growth, there has to be a helping component. There has to be this element where you are looking outwards of yourself, right? And helping other people get to some goal of their own. And the more that you're in this business and the longer that you stay and you pay attention to the people who are having success, you will learn that it's the people who have gotten really, really good at serving other people. And manager is that first, I would say, core rank where it really demonstrates a leader. It demonstrates somebody's ability to look outside themselves and their own, needs, their own wants, their own goals, and help somebody else. Has to vision over their own life and their own goals in themselves and then help drive them there. So I love manager because it really, really shows that major growth in this business of helping other people rise too. So that's my answer.
Love that. Thanks, and so appreciate it. Guys, can we just give a hand for all of our amazing leadership here that's just been faithfully serving week after week after week, right? Cindy and Lindsay and my wife and James and Angel, like this is just, it's tough, right? They have kids, they have families, they have businesses just like everyone here, but thank you because it gives us focus and it's led to so much success. So let's go over some of our newest managers. Core rank, I love that word. It's absolutely true. So this is all we're aware of. I know there's a lot more because guys, look how big this page is, first of all. Every single person on this page has reached that rank. That means if you're not yet ultimate, you also unlock ultimate and gold. You're also building out a team. You've also earned at least $800 lifetime, and you've done a 1-week payline volume of 1,000 points. Not a small feat. So congrats to everybody, specifically those in bold did it this last week. So Jody Fritz, congrats. Leah Robin, congrats. Monica Ariana, Monique Jenkins, you're going to hear her because she outdid that actually. We found out she did way more than manager. Pia Jo Reynolds, huge congratulations to everybody. If you know them, shoot them a message. And if you don't, love them anyway. So congratulations, everybody. We also have our newest senior managers. So the newest ones that we have, Kelly Whalen, huge congratulations. Lori Morrow, amazing job. Shanna Burks, I've been seeing her name everywhere. Congrats, congrats. And Tiffany Hardy, come on. I'm telling you, you're going to want to be friends with Tiffany at PXP. I won't tell you why, but you just want to be friends with her. You'll have the most fun of your life. Let's just put it that way. All right. So huge congrats to all of our newest senior managers there. We have our newest directors. We have Angie Party, Jane Moffitt, Leah Washington, Marnie Baxter, and Stephanie Russell. Huge congrats. Hey, Tiffany said it. Tiffany said she's a little crazy. I didn't say it. She said it. So
Can I say something about Tiffany? Yeah. I'm so glad you brought Tiffany up because I'm actually good. I saw her face on my screen when I first got on here, and I was actually going to say something about Tiffany on this live.
Yeah.
You guys, if you are not watching Tiffany and what she's doing on social, go watch her. She is so much fun. You and your husband, y'all cracking up. Most of us are using her picture and making a lot of money. Her pictures, her progress pictures. We're making a lot of money off of Tiffany, right? So Tiffany, you are so much fun. Like you're not crazy. You are fun. And I will tell you, that is what attracts, like you attract so many incredible people, but the way you share in just this genuine, easy conversational way on social, you guys, that's Tiffany. She's crushing it. It's so much fun to watch her and be a part of her journey. And so there's a lot of notes. I would take a lot of notes of what she's doing and take yourself, right? Put yourself in, like, I know not all of us can be Tiffany. I surely can't be Tiffany. We shouldn't, right? But take notes on people that are having success and doing things like Tiffany's I had to say something. Tiffany is so much fun and she's crushing it on social.
100%. Yes. Homework. Who here's down to check out her profile? Dropped it in the chats, and go friend her for sure. You'll have so much fun. Thanks, Lindsay, for that. So many amazing stories, and I wish we could have like days to just talk about every single person, because every name here, I want you to realize, has a story, and every single person is incredible. So we love every single one of you. Congratulations, guys. We have our new senior director, Ginger McCorston. I see Ginger, she's popping off everywhere. So huge congratulations to Ginger. She's on everything. So I super, super appreciate her. And we also have our newest vice presidents, which we actually have, ironically, the two vice presidents we're going to talk about today, we just found out about, so they're on this list. But Cheryl Newton, we have Lily Ledbetter, and we have Melissa Campos. Congrats, guys, on going vice president. But Lindsay and Cindy, you mentioned to me that there's somebody that just shot out of the gates, rock star, hit vice president like no problem. And I'd love for you guys to chat about her. But Cindy, is that going to be you?
Yes,
Awesome.
I have the honor and just the absolute pleasure of introducing you guys to Miss Jacqueline Moran. Okay, so I've got to tell you guys a little bit about her. Okay, so Donna Sambula, she introduced us to Jacqueline, and she sent me a message. She said to me, she's amazing. She's the real deal. And can you jump on the phone with us? She has some questions. And we get those messages a lot, right? We do. We get those messages a lot. Get on the phone with Donna and Jacqueline. And immediately within just 30 seconds, I could tell Donna wasn't kidding. She is absolutely the real deal. And when I say the real deal, I'm not necessarily talking about experience or network or any of that stuff. I'm talking about the real deal. And I can tell that she is an amazing, amazing individual and leader in this business, in this industry, because of the questions that she was asking. And they were not at all me-centric. They were, I want to be sure that when I bring my people that I care about into a situation of business in this industry, or possibly this company, that they're going to be able to win here, that they are going to be set up for success. And there are no better words to my ears, right? Immediately I'm like, I love her. I absolutely love this human. So she comes in, she immediately sees the vision for herself and her people. She immediately makes the decision to invest in herself and in her business. And she said, why am I going to work for less when I can make more, right? She upgraded to ultimate like that. She said, I'm doing it. I'm maxing out the comp plan for life. That's amazing. I'm in. And she has since then promoted 9 times. I mean, she just launched Jacqueline, like 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Yes. And she's promoted 9 times to vice president. And just seeing the way that she works with the people who come to her, the way she serves them, the way she just continuously shows up in masterminds and on lives and all the things, and has already just helped us guide the direction of the ship. We feel so incredibly honored that you chose us, that you continue to choose us. That means a lot to us. And I do have a question for you, because you are no stranger to this industry. You've been in it for a minute, right? And my question to you, because you do have past experiences, what is it, if you could pick one specific thing, what is it do you find to be so different and so special about what we have here at Partner Co. and with us?
Well, that's a very, very easy question for me to answer, because the very minute, first of all, I was led here. I truly believe this is what I prayed for. God led me here. No doubt in my mind. But the very first time I entered a Zoom and I listened to you speak and I listened to everybody else, and I knew I was home. And I say that not lately, because I have been in the industry for 10 years. I've been with other companies, where they all want to be there to help you. It's just different. It's just different. There's so much love and genuine caring and sincerity in this group. And that's what I've always like. This is my passion and purpose, to help other people. It's not just about building a paycheck, but if I could build a paycheck from the heart, helping my family at the same time and help others do it too, that's awesome. But serving others and having amazing products and having the amazing support of all of these leaders to do that, I've never had the whole package before. And like I said, I just knew I was home.
I love that. I do. We love you so, so much. And I'm going to ask you one more question, because you are such a force to be reckoned with. I mean, you just are. You're just this amazing. Every time you are on a Zoom, I swear I see your face and I just feel peace, just peaceful. And if I were to ask you one question to the new person that's on right now, right? They're watching this, maybe they don't have a ton of belief yet. What would be your one piece of advice to them right now in this moment?
I would say jump in with both feet and worry about the details later, because I have to say, don't get ready to get ready. That can just stop you in your tracks and prevent you from moving forward and building this and helping others. These products, especially for me, I mean, these skinny drops they literally were just a prayer answered for me. And it's not just weight loss. It was like a lot of things culminating health-wise. And I have to say, you're cheating people if you're not sharing it. Like, people are out there struggling and they deserve to have the opportunity to know about the products. They deserve to have the opportunity to know about the business side, because what looks pretty on the outside isn't always pretty on the inside. And people are struggling. It is very, very hard now. So sharing, you're doing a service. You really are. And that's why when I started with these products, I needed to make sure that I believed in them 100%. It was something that I would be sharing loud and proud about, and I was ready. And yeah, don't stop, because honestly, I'm building a check. I don't know how I'm doing it. I don't even understand this plan. I'm just trying to follow your guides and your steps and to, post when I'm supposed to post and share when I'm supposed to share, and to, even being in the business. So I'm trying to remain coachable, because that's so key, especially starting something new. So don't stop. Just go and do and share. I mean, that's what I'd say.
Don't you guys love her? Do you guys feel what I feel? Drop all the hearts in the chat, because she just brings so much to our life and our organization. Yes. We just love you.
I have one thing really quick, Jacqueline. Yes, we love you. You're incredible. Absolutely incredible. I want to point out something that you just said that is massive for this whole group to hear, for all of us to hear, myself included. And you went over it, and it's like, this is a big, big thing. You've done huge things in this industry. I'm not going to put any financial claims on what you've done, but huge, massive, top of the compensation plan things. And you just said, you're just doing what the system said. You're not questioning. This has been proven. This is done. I'm just diving in. I'm going to figure it out later. I'm going to do it messy. I'm just doing. And you're somebody that has done such massive things. Like, we are honored truly as a company, and Partner Co is honored to have you here. So for those people that are on this, like, listening to what you're saying right now, I love that you have gone headfirst into the system. You are just an action taker. And it's truly been an honor to watch you explode these past couple of weeks. But so many people are on here right now, brand new, that have never had any success. So thank you for sharing that with all of them, because it really is the biggest piece here. It's what, when I was brand new in this industry and didn't know anything, it's exactly, I was like, blinders on. I'm just going to do exactly what the people that are successful before me have done. But you've created that success before. So you could have been like, oh, I'm going to tweak this and do that. But you haven't, right?
You have a system in place that works. I mean, I love I love the whole machine. I love everything about it. I love the follow-up emails. I love everything. Like everything is in place. Anybody can do this. You don't have to be a seasoned, network marketer. Anybody can do this, and that's the beauty of it.
Wow. We're truly honored. Congratulations. This is just the tiny little beginning. I want to give a big shout out to Donna and Danielle and your whole support team. They're absolutely phenomenal. You guys are a force. This team in this company with all of us, and we're honored to be learning from you and to be here with you and be partnered with you. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. I love being here. I love you guys. Oh, I love all of
you. We love you.
Congratulations. My gosh. So many amazing notes there. Congrats, Jacqueline. And thank you for your partnership. I want to drop a couple things here. So number one, if you're not an ultimate yet and don't understand the value of unlocking the comp plan, who here would love to either go vice president in like 9 days or whatever, or it's not whatever. So how many days was it, Jacqueline? I want to make sure.
I did all the rank advancing in one day, but I had launched.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. 9 titles in 1 day. Sorry. 9 titles. That is definitely not whatever's. 9 titles in 1 day. Who here would love to do that or have someone in your team that does that, right? So if you want to, my mind just blown more. I was already impressed. I'm already more impressed. So be sure to grab that video. You can use it as a tool. I know that's something that the team is really utilizing right now, and it's helping a lot. And number 2, we talked about launching and just taking the steps. Remember that this is the last week. Cindy McKnight did this amazing announcement on doing your launch color block pin post and helping your people launch as well too. Giveaways are happening. We're giving away $1,000, guys. This is ending very soon on the 30th as well too. So be sure to grab that. Who here has already had your hat in at least one of the giveaway entries yourself? Put a 1 in the comments if you've done at least one. There's still time on the clock, so be sure to grab that. I'll drop that link. It's in all the partners groups as well. All right. Congrats, everybody. That's why you're succeeding. That's why you're on this call. Next up, I want to talk about another vice president that hit it so fast that we could not update our slides. And this one's interesting and special because we have a global business, right? We are in 58 countries around the world. And something interesting is even in South Africa, which if you don't know, South Africa, their currency, it's $1 for 40 Rand. It is a way different economy of scale. And for them, the drops typically are more expensive. Like it's like 1 drop is 1 month's salary for the average person. So to build a business, to be able to build internationally, this person to go vice president is amazing and life-changing, and she's getting very creative. And to introduce her, I won't do that honor, but I'm going to have Dr. Lorette Willis, who works really closely with her, who's also our newest senior officer, who I'll talk about in just a little bit as well too. But Dr. Lorette, do you mind introducing Monique and chatting about her story?
Oh, I'd be honored to. Glory to God. Who says you can't build a business from White River, Mpumalanga, South Africa? That's exactly what Monique has done. We love Monique Jenkins so much. She was the first award winner of what was called our Firecracker Award in Praise Moves Fitness Ministry. She is one of our certified Praise Moves instructor trainers. She's also one of our W3 weight loss coaches. She is someone who, if she has a goal, a dream, and peace in her heart, she goes for it and figures it out later. And so it is my great honor and pleasure to introduce Monique Jenkins, new vice president, just jumped over from one rank to the other. That's 9 rank advancements in just really a few weeks. So that's wonderful. Monique, please share. What's this been like for you?
So I'm one of those people. Well, let me start off by saying thank you so much. This is like an amazing opportunity, and I just give God all the glory for all those titles. I'm one of those people that Jacqueline talked about that has no idea how this works. And I'm really grateful for the system, right? So to be able to follow a system and steps to achieve this has been tremendously helpful. So I would really recommend to any newbies here is to follow the system, because the system really works.
And that's one thing that's interesting too, because of being able to do this internationally on Facebook. As a result of that, Monique not only has team members in South Africa, but the Netherlands, United States, Canada, United Kingdom, and Taiwan. And it's continuing to grow. So we know no boundaries. And there was someone in the chat there that said, how do we know how many countries we're in? You go to the partner.co website, look at the flag on the tippity top, you press it, and it shows all the countries. There's about 50 of them. And even if you don't know someone in Slovenia or wherever it is, you probably know someone who knows someone there. So you start asking questions. Where do you see yourself going with Partner Co? Monique, what's your dream and your goal? And then we'll throw this back over to James, please.
How about to the tippy top, right? Get the biggest achievement that there is, and maybe be at PXP next year. I mean, that's a pretty doable goal, right? I wouldn't say this year is PXP because it's just too close, but maybe next year is definitely. But I just want to give a big shout out to my team, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Wonderful. Well, we're so grateful for you, Monique, and we will see you at PXP next time. Praise the Lord. Back to you, James. Thank you.
Amen.
Congratulations. How awesome is that? And whether it's PXP next year here, or maybe we need to have a PXP in Africa now as well too, right? So we'll figure that out. But huge congratulations. And just guys, I hope that stimulates your thought to think, can I expand international? It is a testament to the systems in place that we actually have something that you can bring around the world very seamlessly. Who here wants an excuse to travel around the world, right? Go visit your teams, have a lot of fun, have it as a tax write-off, right? So you have that in your hands. So think about that as you continue to market and promote as well too. So congrats, Monique, and thanks, Lorette. That was wonderful. Newest senior vice presidents, guys. We have Kim and Jessica Pamantuan, which I probably butchered. So all the way from Canada. Canada, by the way, do we have Canadians on right now? Canada is starting to explode. Like you guys, this team specifically are exploding Canada. So there's some big things that are happening there. Congrats. Our newest officers, we have Liz and Tiff. Congratulations to them. Kelly Smith. I'm so excited to see Kelly Smith's name here. She works super closely with so many of the amazing leaders that are in this team. Yeah, so that's been a lot of fun there. And Jesse and Marifel, who just hit officer, I think it's been 2 weeks or something. Like, it's like 11 promotions within not a long time. So this is the 6-figure level, guys, as we get into officer. And last but not least, in terms of new promotions this week, we have the special honor of having our newest senior officers. And there's 2 names here. I'll interview one. But James and Angel, they're on a flight as we speak. They're going out to Utah. And they're actually going to be meeting with John and Darren in the new the center that they have as well too. But they have, we're just getting final confirmation from corporate, but they have hit senior officer, guys. And they are just some of the most incredible servant leaders. They do so much for all of us to be able to help all of us. So we're definitely going to have them share as well too. So we're just honored to have them. Congrats to them. And we also have Dr. Lorette Willis. And one of the keystones, when Cindy and Lindsay partnered with Partner Co, they had this idea. They said, we have a way to crack the code to get to 6 figures in 6 months. You know, and it's like, that sounds amazing, right? Who here does that just like perk your ears? Like, really? Is that possible? And they broke it down. It's just focusing on getting 10 customers, 2 partners with at least 200 points in a month and duplicating that down the line. And to be honest, I've been around this comp plan for a while since it got its inception. I looked at that, I'm like, that makes sense, but is it possible? And guys, in the last 7 months, we've seen that over and over and over and over and over again. And in fact, what I'm seeing more than ever is people following the track, and they're actually getting to this level sooner than 6 months. We're calling it on social media, I'm calling it the 6 and 6 blueprint for financial claims purposes. but it's actually happening. And senior officer is a very significant place to be at. And Dr. Lorette Willis, you got a chance to just hear her speak. When did you launch, Dr. Lorette?
Officially launched on June 26th.
How long is that?
It's 2 months today, and hit the first 10 and 2 3 days later. 10 and 2 is genius.
Wow, my gosh. So 2 months, you've like compressed time frames, and you've done 10 and 2 like how many times now?
8, and I'm halfway through number 9.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing. It works. It works.
You are focused. So congratulations on this huge achievement. And I asked you before we hit live, but I think it's important because you've been in different types of businesses, you run your own ministry, like you do a lot of different things, you're super busy, and you're that type of person that you come in and you can work, right? Who here's the type you're like, I work hard. Who here can honestly say that you work hard? You're on this line, you are, I'm preaching to the choir, right? But it's one thing to work hard. It's another to do it with grace and peace, which you said. And you said something before we went live, but describe to us your experience of doing this. Because in my mind, I'm thinking 6 figures, like status. That's hard. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of grind. Like, what have you experienced?
It has been completely peaceful. It has been a peaceful experience. I've been promoting health and wellness the last 25 plus years. And oftentimes when I would go for a title, go for a rank, help other, our team members to come up, it was striving. I've not felt any striving here at all. That has made a huge difference. And in a moment, I can show you some of my tools that I use. But I did first want to say the great peace that I have. And I did want to also say the tremendous difference that it makes having team members like Dr. Jody Ganofsky, Pia Jo Reynolds, Liz and Tiff, Monique Jenkin, new vice president, coaches Rebecca Moore and Jessica Minter, Monica Ariano, Tina Northcutt, who just went ultimate and supervisor, Wendy Solly Simmons, who just went ultimate, Maravik Vidar, and then of course, James and Becky and Lindsay and Cindy, the entire warrior movement and the machine system that makes this cookie cutter easy for people, and you put your own spice on it. If you've ever made cookie cutter, but you can make it a little bit different. You could make it a little more ginger. You could make it a little more nutmeg. I mean, whatever you want. Put some chocolate on it. Whatever you like, it can be yours. And it's so beautiful to go from that place of peace on the inside to realize what James said earlier. He said, decision comes first. And then as Jacqueline also said, people deserve to hear this. When you have that kind of mindset, that kind of heart, that kind of focus, not self-centered. Some people say, oh, I can't do this. I'm self-conscious. What's wrong with that word? Self-conscious. Stop being self-conscious, because I was most of my life, and be other conscious. Be Lord conscious, other conscious, and you can step out in faith and watch what's going to happen. It's exciting and peaceful, peacefully exciting.
That's the key right there. What attracts more than just success. I think gone are the days people don't want to grind and hustle. Yeah. Like it's draining. It's ability. Who here's ever hit a brick wall when you overworked yourself, right? You've been overstressed. Yeah. And that's the beauty of everything that we have here, which is so different. Like peace is what it's about, So, and you're also seeing that. I love how you gave honor to all of your teammates, because it truly does. For this type of promotion, it takes a team to achieve a dream. And you're the type of person, Dr. Lorette, because any single time, by the way, if you ever see someone on stage and they look poised and sharp and they're like on it, it's because they've chiseled that talent and the gift in, if they've done a lot of work in the back end, right? You've heard Dr. Lorette has spent decades preaching the same message. So it's a lot of things, a care of the past, which is now fruit that we're seeing here. But I'm curious, you're the type of person, you can enroll anyone, right? Many people here, you're the type, you have some influence because of who you are and what you've done. We have different levels, right? But I was the type of person that when I came in, I didn't know my butt from my elbow. I was scared if I could even get someone on board, let alone all these different things. What are you seeing in your team in terms of success? You noted the success, but what are you seeing with their experience latching into the systems and everything?
Once they go ahead and do the 5 steps and then start the launch, just heard from Maravik Vidar in New York City last night. She said, wow, just heard from Mary, who wants it. This is the 4th person that I didn't reach out to who came to me wanting the drops. That's what they're finding. People are coming to them. It's an attractive system. And they're finding, if I just follow the steps and not try to be so smart, not try to figure it out, not try to get it all in my head first, just step out and the rest will take care of itself.
Yeah, just follow the system. The system works for every single person. Awesome. I guess my last question is, you talked about some tools. Who here wants to see Dr. Loretta's success tools? Got to show us the details here.
Okay, now I know some of you have seen this before, but I'll just tell you, this absolutely works. And I'm so grateful, James, when I showed this to you the other day and you said, and I said, forgive me, it's a mess. And you said, well, there's money in that mess. So just know, if you can be a little bit messy, you can make a lot of money. So we can look at it that way. But this was my board. This is the 2nd time the board's been wiped off and started over. I'm ready to do it a 3rd time. But the first thing that I have on from the day I started was I received 6 figures in 6 months, June to December. And then this was something I heard from, if you've ever heard of Pastor Bill Winston, he's out of Chicago on YouTube. He said, August is miracle month. Confess, commit, create. I grabbed hold of that. It's still August, ladies and gentlemen. So grab hold of it. And then started with the 10 and 2 launched, at the tippity top saying when to go. And so we hit last night, senior officer, but 10 and 2, first 629, and writing the dates down, working on the 9th, and then new customers, new brand partners this last time. And then when hit senior vice president officer, and then senior officer, and then ran out of space. And so when you're going for a title, when you're going for a rank and you're feeling it's almost like you're feeling a bit of pressure, but I want you to see that it's the pressure that you're putting on yourself. It's the pressure that you're putting on the numbers. It's not a pressure that's coming from the outside. I got to do it. I got to. It's like, focus, pay attention. What is it that you want? See it in front of you. In fact, where you see this black cloth over here, that's my easel. That's where my board goes. So when I'm at my desk and I turn around and I see it, that's my goal. So, and this is the second part of the 10 and 2 that's been started, number 9 here. But as I was going on the 23rd, I had this much to go. Now, I started putting down what are the numbers and what's left to do. What are the numbers and what's left to do? And got a brilliant idea from Marnie, who new on our team with Liz and Tiff, Hit Ultimate. Got a great idea, brainstorming. Who likes brainstorming? Put a 5 in the chat. Do you like brainstorming with smart people? Oh my gracious. Liz and Tiff, the promo queens. That's what they call themselves, promo queen. They had this great idea. Marnie did put a drop ship special where you cover the shipping for the person, give it to them at your cost, whatever it is. I mean, if you're going for, you're going to lose a little perhaps on the front end. All right. I wouldn't recommend this for everyone, but I would say if you've got peace in your heart about it, you know what, I want to invest in my business to see it that way, to get people on product, because once they are, they're going to stick and stay. You just know it. And so that's what I did. And as a result of that, make sure you keep good records. So I got all the orders in. And then I started placing. I let them know I'm putting in a bulk order. I'm going to cover the shipping for you, and then put them in. Then you look and you see who on your team is deserving to receive this volume, who has been working, who's been doing that. And I spoke with James about it. We conversed and it made sense. This is also going to help you because you're going to receive commission. You're putting that order under someone. It's going to help them advance as well. So there's a number of things that you can do. You're serving your customer, you're serving your prospect, you're serving your team member. And I believe by the grace of God, you're serving the Lord. If you are stepping forward in faith, going for something that in the natural, you know, you have no business doing, you have no qualification. But that's why I call myself the talking donkey. I've said to the Lord so many times, if you can use a donkey, you can use me. And so if he's calling you to do some great thing, it's not because you're so great or you got to figure it out. But if he can use a donkey, he can use me. Can he use you? I believe that he can. Thank you, James.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But use me in the chat below if you affirm that as well too. And that's really what it is. Get out of your own head, think about the people that you're serving, and get creative. Hey, that might be a strategy this week. Maybe you think of some flash sale. Maybe you think about, hey, how much profit am I going to make? Am I willing to maybe comp for shipping? Maybe I'll give a slight discount, whatever that it is. There's so many different ways that you can do this. But I'll leave the final strategies to our master strategists here, Cindy and Lindsay. So I don't know if both of you want to speak, but I want what do we do now? We got a couple days on the clock. Last week for PXP Manager, last week for the giveaway and all these things. But what do we do right now? Let's throw both of you guys up.
You go, Lindsay. Take us home.
I'm like, this call's been absolutely incredible. You guys, has it not, I love hearing everybody's stories. I love hearing how you guys are doing things, putting different spins on things. I love that. And there's so many incredible ways, right, to build this business. We are truly given a gift here. And I will tell you guys, I am definitely like 10 and 2, like you said, Dr. Lorette, it really is. It's like the building block that just builds on top of builds. You can get, that is all I focus on, right? Every single 10 and 2 on repeat is truly the gold. That is the gold here. And if you are somebody that is brand new, and if you're somebody that's seasoned, and if you are somebody that's, Jacqueline, and if yours, it doesn't matter who you are, you can absolutely end up being Monique, who's going chairperson 5,000, right? So I'm really excited. Monique's going all the way to the top. She's going to be the first one to hit chairperson 5,000. So we are following her all the way, all around the world. I'm so excited for that. But you guys, the honest truth is this group right here, what I hear consistently over and over again is your hearts, right? You're going out there, you're sharing your hearts with the world. We have all of the pieces in place. If you're new here, you dive right into those systems. The biggest thing that I would be running with this week, you guys, the number one thing, if you take nothing from this whole call, it's what am I running with this week? There is a $1,000 giveaway. Everybody put $1,000 giveaway in the chat. It is the gold right now. We're always in this business as marketers. What are we putting out there to market? That's it. Put it everywhere. Put it in your stories. Do color blocks, like all over the place should be $1,000 giveaway. Who's interested? That should be everywhere. If you focus on that one thing, you're going to watch every single one of you absolutely soar in this business, because everybody in the world is looking for extra cash, right? They are. We have a free enrollment right now. This is the last week. So we're driving free enrollment. We're driving $1,000 cash giveaway. Hello, right? And what is the purpose of this $1,000 giveaway? The purpose is you bring somebody in for free. You say, hey, $1,000 giveaway. All you have to do is put up your first post. Go to this guide, throw your first post up. You are able to then see who is it that really wants to do this? I'm going to lock arms with them. And then you get your name entered as well for helping them. This is a helping business. We put our hearts out there. We serve others. We help them get to where they want to go, and we will get everything we ever want, right? So we're rewarding both of those activities. It's huge, but you're going to see us put $1,000 giveaway everywhere, right? We're going to have that all over the place. That is really what we're going to be driving this week. And between that free enrollment and the $1,000 giveaway, you guys are going to watch your businesses soar. Now, I'm also going to tell you, for those of you that are here right now, you're bringing people in today, you don't want to miss. I know James is going to talk more about this, but we have this huge mastermind tonight. Greg and Lanika Scott, they are going to be, so for anybody that is not in the mastermind yet, you got to get there. You have to get there today. It is so crucial that you get to rub shoulders and hear from the people that are doing massive things in this industry, right? So drive the free enrollment, drive the $1,000 giveaway, and get yourself in the masterminds, in the on the PXP stage for manager, right? These are the ways that you do it, and it's simply by driving the tools that we have in place right now. Cindy?
Yes. I want to say one more thing. Everything that she just said plus one, okay? So if you are here and you find yourself a little stuck, you're like, I'm doing all the things.
Yes.
Right? I'm doing the engagement sandwich thingy. I'm doing the posts. I'm finding my rhythm. I'm doing all the things and I just can't seem to move the needle forward. We got you, okay? Tomorrow night's power hour at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. James, Zing, and Becky, they're going to put everybody's time zone in the chat for me because I'm terrible at that, okay? I just know 8 p.m. Eastern, my time. We're going to be doing a power hour. We are adding one more element to what it should look like when you're sitting down to do an hour's worth of work of income producing activities. If you've never done this with us before, we sit down, we do the work side by side with you. It's a guided work hour. We are adding one more piece on how to slowly grow your network over time. We have some tips on how to do that. We'll walk you through it. We will screen share with you to show you how you can go find new people. Who wants to go find new people, right? Because if you find yourself just nothing's moving, right? And you're marketing, most likely the problem is that you're just not reaching new people. So we're going to walk you through exactly how to do that. So you definitely want to be there. Everybody should be, including us, everybody should be trying to grow their network 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. Okay.
Yeah. We're going to give the tips too on how to really market this $1,000 giveaway, how to really market this free enrollment, right? We are going to be giving lots of nuggets tomorrow on that. So you definitely don't want to miss that for sure. It's going to be a big, powerful, power-packed hour. And we're really excited about it.
Yes. So drop a 1 in the chat if you plan on being there tomorrow, and drop a 2 if you're going to be looking for the replay. We want to know. Okay. All right.
Awesome. With that, what a great way to end. Guys, last week, let's run it. Let's crush it. Take everything and just run with this. And we're going to run to PXP together. Other than that, everyone, feel free to mute yourself. Thank you, Cindy, Lindsay, Becky, Lorette, everybody.